Hi guys! To see how I did this gorgeous shadow root highlight balayage myself at home with a box, keep watching! Today I'm going to show you how I fixed my hair. I went to a hairdresser that had great reviews, a great reputation as far as I knew, and I will pop up a picture of what happened to my hair. I went in with pictures asking for lowlights, and this is what I got. So I went home and I tried to remove the red streaks, and I used the vitamin C and shampoo method, and you can see how light I did get it. It stripped out the color, but whatever the heck she used to do the roots, it wouldn't come out. So I had no choice but to go dark because I'm not going to load my head with a full bleach again. So hopefully you can see, but there are that still did not even cover with this dark color. Let me see if I can get to some of the red that is still in my roots. And all of my roots weren't even covered. It was just kind of random. I'm so confused. I don't know if you guys can see that red root. That is still this bright band of redness across my hair. So I used a medium brown color, and because my hair is so porous, this is how it sucked up the color. It's like really, really dark, which I honestly don't mind dark hair. This is my natural color from a child, but right now my natural color is about 80 to 90% gray. So my natural color is gray. It's not this, but I was born with this color. But I just feel like I want to brighten it up a little bit and put in some highlights. And the nice thing about putting highlights into dark hair is if you mess it up, if you need to tone it down, it's so easy on the hair and an easy process to go back to dark, or to just take some more dark dye and kind of calm down the highlights. It's just such, if you guys are ever going to attempt something at home, this would be the easiest way. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not telling you this is how to do it. This is how I am doing it for me. I always have to put in those kind of disclaimers because I don't want you coming back saying, oh, I messed up my hair. I'm just filming how I'm going to fix my own hair. So I am going to use this Frost & Design. This is H65 Caramel for light brown to dark brown hair. Now I have used this for years and years and years when I used to dye my whole entire head blonde for like 10 years. My hair stayed super healthy, it was really long, it was very blonde, and this is what I used as a full head application. So I know it works, I know this product, and this is what I'm going to use to put in some highlights throughout the brown hair. Okay, we are going to get started. I have my beautiful niece Ava here, and look at this hair, you guys. Seriously, if this doesn't work, this is what I'm doing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is comb my hair all back like this, because when you pull it into a ponytail, I'm gonna want some highlights throughout this area. So I'm gonna pull it all back. I'm gonna take the cap and put it on my head. Make sure this is all back. Like that. Oh yeah, baby. Okay. Let's do this. All right, so it comes with this metal hook, and I have a plastic one, so you tell me which one works better for you, and I'll use the other one, and we can just kind of crank it out together.
Where should I start?
Anywhere you want, probably the back, and I'll do the front.
Okay.
So
do you want to do everyone?
I don't know. What do you? Let's see how much hair starts coming out, and then we can go from there. So see if you like the metal or plastic, and I'll use the other one. Just kind of go. Oh, this looks like a good hook too. Let me see. I'm gonna start here. I did this to my daughter when she was younger. She's gonna laugh so hard when she sees this. So I kind of like pull it up like this, Ava. I don't know if this will help you, but like pull it up, get it in the hole, and then I kind of like that. Oh, I see, I'm not even in the hole. It doesn't matter though. So just, you'll see, once you get going, you're just gonna be cranking. And if, I wish I had another spatula one, because there's only a little hooky on one side. Is it working? Alrighty. We're gonna crank through this. You guys, I know you could do this by yourself, but it's so much easier with another person. So I wanted to let you guys know what happened when I was at the hairdresser and realized how messed up my hair was. So first I want to say that the woman who did my hair was so nice. Like, we just clicked, right? She was so sweet. So I felt bad. Like, when somebody is so nice and they're working on your hair or doing something, you don't want to make them feel bad. And so I did say to her, I'm like, my roots look really red. And it was kind of dark in the salon because I guess she had just moved her salon to a different location and there was no indoor lights that were really shining. So I could kind of tell that my roots were looking red, but it didn't look major. So I told her, I'm like, oh, my roots are looking red. And she's like, oh yeah, hair pulls color in different areas differently. So I'm like, okay, she doesn't seem concerned. She's obviously, you know, blow drying my hair and she's seeing them up close and personal. So I'm thinking, all right, it's fine. Maybe it's just, you know, the lighting or lack of lighting. So I paid her, gave her a 25% tip, walked outside, held up my camera to take a selfie. I looked at the picture and I'm like, oh my God. And I know that she was on her way to go pick up her daughter. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat this one. And part of me didn't want to make her feel bad. Part of me just didn't want to start anything with anyone. I mean, obviously I wouldn't have been mean. I would have been super nice about it. And I just felt bad. So I just kind of ate it. And I went home and I tried to get the color out with the vitamin C and the shampoo. Oh, and I also want to tell you guys that I did, why am I having trouble right now? That I did direct message Instagram her the pictures that I showed you guys, but I don't know how often she's on her Instagram. But I just figured I'm gonna leave it up to the universe. If she sees it and she feels bad and she wants to contact me, then okay. But otherwise, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just not. And she did tell me, oh, if it fades out, I'd rather know than not. But honestly, guys, I just don't want to go there. And if that happened to my hair the first time and she said, let me come back and fix it, are you kidding me? Like, no, I'll fix it myself. So for all you guys who are constantly saying to me, stop messing with your hair, go to a professional, well, now you see what happens. So I know it doesn't happen every time, but if I'm gonna mess up my hair, let me mess up my hair myself. So now we are just gonna see if we can make this look great. And if not, we'll just add in some more dark. But I have a feeling it's gonna be amazing. Are you doing every hole, honey?
I'm doing every other one.
Okay.
Do you want to go back and do Everyone.
Let's see how much hair is coming out.
That's like from here.
Why is it pulling no hair out of the way bottom? That's what is there any way that, how do we get this hair?
There's still like a little bit left here. I can try and pull some more from down there.
So when you do this one, try to go way down to the nape, like here, and pull like a whole line of those, I guess. Another thing is I feel like this is so much easier because I really want to get, my hair is kind of long layers, so I really want to get the whole thing highlighted and have more lightness at the bottom, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that kind of balayage effect. And when you have kind of long layers, you have to make sure that you're getting the way back of the hair down at the bottom. So like go down like this to my neck as far as you can go and like pull. Yeah, there you go. Yep, I can feel that. And then the hair is going to look longer because the pieces are going to go from top to bottom and not just stop halfway with the highlights. This is actually what I went to the hairdresser for in the first place, but she was starting from light. So I wanted most of my hair dark with highlights, but doing it just the opposite with the lowlights. But I don't know what happened, and you know what, it doesn't matter because there's always a reason for everything, right, you guys? I feel like someone is going to watch this video and say, that's how I can get my dark hair highlighted and not wreck it. So see, now I get to share with you guys, and otherwise there would have been nothing to help anybody with. Hair emergencies can always be fixed.
Aren't you tired of the drama? You use your words like they are knives. I don't need that type of drama and trying to be tough all the daytime. You try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now I'm strong, I'm ready for the rematch. Shoot me down, don't you know I get up? Yeah, baby, I will fight. No, there ain't nothing stopping me. I'm bulletproof, I won't fall. I'm bulletproof, go on and shoot me down. I will always get up again. You're looking at me so cold. Get over yourself, are you for real? Why are you looking at me so cold? One's love is now we're enemies. You try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now I'm strong, I'm ready for the rematch.
So now I'm gonna kind of just pull to make sure that I got the hair from every angle. Okay. So is this hair as long as the longest part of my hair in the back?
Yeah.
It is. This goes all the way to the bottom. I feel like I want to get more, you know, because when I pull my hair forward like this, I definitely want highlights in here. So let me lift all this up just so we can, because those are kind of face framing, you know, when you pull it forward. So how can I get those? Go like that maybe? I don't know. I would just start poking holes and get really like like all the way down here, grab the hair from. I would do like lots of holes because I want to get quite a bit of that hair to lighten it up. Kind of like the, what do you call that? Balayage, you know, where the bottom's a lot lighter. So we're kind of just poking our own holes at the very bottom to get more of the bottom hair, because I want it to go all the way down to the bottom. Okay, I'm taking some pure coconut oil and I am running it through the ends of my hair to protect it before bleaching. This will just help minimize any possible damage. I'm leaving this in, I'm not taking this out. Just let it soak for a little bit. You can even let it soak for an hour, but I'm not gonna let it soak for that long. Well, I just want to get it nice and soaked into my hair. So you can see in the back that I braided the leftover hair, and we are attempting to clip this so that the bleach does not hit the rest of my hair. So Ava's just gonna watch that and make sure that this part of the hair does not hit the part of the hair that we took out. So I'm gonna let this sit in my hair for a little bit. You can leave it in for a few minutes, a few hours, whatever you decide is fine. Okay, so I'm opening the packet of powder and dumping the powder in. There's 2 packets of powder. If you only want to use half, you can do that, but I'm just gonna do both. I'm thinking I'm gonna need both. So I'm cutting, be careful with the powder because you don't want to breathe this stuff in. Then I'm taking, oops. So there's 2 packets of powder in there. I'm pouring the whole bottle of developer. I'm doing this down here so it doesn't get all over the place. And then it has a protective cream that you also put in. Oh, my thumb hurts so bad from being on the computer so much. I have to do this down on my desk, you guys. Just because you have to squeeze it out, but I'll show you in a sec. So this is the protective cream that I also put in there. Now I'm going to take the little spatula that comes with it and I'm just mixing it all together. All right guys, here we go. So I've got Ava on standby, but I'm going to attempt to see how much I can do myself. So I'm going to start in the back. I'm going to take the first section, comb it out. And just make sure that the bag doesn't fall off, okay, honey? Okay, so I'm starting off with a bleach on the bottom. Really making sure that is super saturated. Because you don't want any spots. Go up a little more. Run it through. Again, super saturated. Now, when I get to this point, and it's all saturated, I'm not sure how high I'm gonna go, but for now, this is just where I'm gonna start. And I'm gonna kind of go like this to smudge it, like smudge it towards the top of my hair. Okay, we got one part done. I'm gonna go to the next side. Do I have all the hair, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go to the next section, comb it out. Start on the bottom, super saturated. Go up higher. And one more, can't really see on this side. Okay. Now, smudge, smudge. Okay, are those looking pretty even in the back?
Yeah.
Like the smudge height and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, next I'm going to move to this piece.
I really like to be in control of exactly where the highlights are being placed and how long the bleach is in my hair. Have you ever gone to a hairdresser and gotten highlights and they start at one end of your hair and go to the other end, and by the time the processing is done, where they started has been sitting in your hair, which seems like forever. This way, I can apply the bleach quickly. I already have the highlights sectioned out. I can sit there and look in the mirror and watch how my hair is processing so that the bleach isn't left in my hair for too long. This is just the best way in my eyes to make sure that your hair doesn't get damaged or over-processed.
You can see it's already starting to lighten. I'm not leaving it in that long. Okay, move to these last pieces. Make sure super saturated at the bottom, smudging up. Don't go near the root.
When you feel like you're fed up with heartbreak and you know that you can't take another day, well, that's not okay. We can never go back this road, you never go back that way. I see you standing in the corner like it's okay. Don't you know that you move with your body? Don't you know that you move with your body? We can never go back this road, you never go back that way. I see you standing in the corner like it's okay. Don't you know that you move with your body? Don't you know that you move with your body?
Okay, now I'm just gonna kind of go through. Oh yeah, you see? I don't know if you guys can see that. Definitely lightening there. Okay, that's good. Kind of smudge it up. How does the evenness look in the back, honey, with the smudge root? Does it look like I need to go up higher or saturate more or anything?
I think this side's up higher a little more than this one.
Where?
Like here.
Can you very, very gently just put some streaks and kind of smudge it where it needs more bleach?
I have gloves on.
Here. Go ahead, you can put your gloves on.
Oh, okay.
Definitely helps to have a second set of eyes and hands when you're doing this. So kind of just go like this, honey. Like, see how I'm doing this very lightly and kind of smudge it. Just grab the hair like that and like do a little smudge where it looks like it needs it, and use your hand to kind of slop it on. All right, now I'm actually, as you're doing that, I'm going to pull, this is tied in a knot here, I'm gonna pull the bottom part off without cutting my hair off. How's it look? More even?
Good.
Okay. All right, I'm pulling this off, and I had my hair, you know, this part of my hair sectioned, but I wanna look at it again and see if I wanna just add any quick highlights. I'm gonna pull it all forward like this, and you can see the lightening is happening. I'm gonna pull it off pretty darn quick. So I think I'm just gonna like pull a few pieces, hit them with a little bit of lightener just to get some, a little bit of highlight in there. Does it look like it's lightening evenly, or does it need more product anywhere?
No, it looks good.
Looks even? So see, I'm just putting in a few just to, so when I pull my hair forward, I've got some more highlights. Just at the bottom though, I'm not going to the roots. So this bleach has a toner that comes with it, but the toner is a leave-in toner. You don't wash it out, which is very strange to me, and I'm a little apprehensive. I've never used it before, so I'm honestly not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna see what color it comes, and I'm going to wash my hair with purple shampoo and see if I can just tone the highlights without having to put a toner on and just use the purple shampoo. We will just kind of go from there. All right, so I'm getting ready to want to pull this out because it's as light as I want. So what I'm gonna do is pull this and just see where the highlights are. Look at that, you guys. Oh my God, I think it's gonna be beautiful. You're really supposed to wash this off before you take the cap off, but I want to see it before I start. All right, I just want to see what we're working with here. I'm gonna add a few more highlights around the face, like this, just to lighten this part. What do you think, Ava? Not bad, huh?
Pretty good.
Hopefully it will wash out, we'll rinse off, and look as good as I think it's gonna look. All right, what do we got here? Do a little more around the face. So I'm not bagging my head at all because I don't want too much lightness. Just like a little bit. What do you think? Do you see any spots that you think need a couple streaks here and there?
Maybe like in here in the back.
All right, you want to dip your glove and just give me, but use a lot of product because I have to get it working quick because I want to wash the rest of it out. Just grab a chunk and load it, like, look at this, honey. Load it up on the bottom like that and just kind of wipe it up, but go like pretty quick and thick. I would say, you guys, if you're gonna try this, definitely have a buddy or someone to help you through this, because it would have been really difficult to, you know, keep an eye on the back and make it as good as possible just by myself. So this is definitely helping. I felt pretty comfortable doing this because I'm so familiar with this bleach. I've been using this bleach for years when I used to do my hair blonde, so. All right, I would say I'm about ready to wash this out, just because I don't want it to be too crazy of a contrast. What do you think, Ava? How's it look?
I think it's good.
Yay! I think we did it! All right, I am going to go wash and condition, and I will be back. Okay, so I just washed my hair. I don't even know what it looks like yet, but I washed it with this Matrix Brass Off Total Results bright purple shampoo, and I'm gonna let handfuls of it, like a lot, because I'm trying to use it as a toner for the highlights. So I'm gonna let all of this purple shampoo soak into my hair for about 20 minutes to a half an hour. Like, I really wanna saturate the lighter pieces, so hopefully I'm not even gonna have to tone it at all, and I will be back. I am so happy with the results. I cannot even tell you. Look at this. Okay, so this side I've already curled. The results look professional. It's incredible. This is with no toner. I didn't straighten this side yet because I wanted you to really see how well it blended. I noticed that a lot of pictures that get posted online by hairdressers or people, that they're just curling it, and curling camouflages, but this is going to show you the actual for real hair pattern, so you can really see how it came out. So I'm going to comb it like this. Look at that blend, you guys. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. There's no spottiness. It's just so beautiful. I honestly could not have envisioned this coming out any more perfect. It's just beautiful. This isn't straightened, so I'm gonna like pull it tight so you can see the pattern. It's just incredible. Look at that root blend. There are no lines in that root. It's just so beautiful. I love it so much. So this is with it curled, and you can see I got the inner pieces into, I'm so happy. I can't even tell you. I love it. I love it. This is only with using the purple shampoo toner, and for me, this is a perfect color. I have very olive skin. My skin is kind of neutral to warm olive, so it's really hard to find the perfect hair color for me. But because I do have reddish brown eyes, and I will pop up a picture here, or actually let me just come into the camera, see if you can see the color of my eyes. See how they're kind of like a reddish brown? And this color has a tiny bit of warmth, I'm looking in the mirror at the same time that I'm in the monitor, and it looks even warmer in the mirror. So I'm gonna try to get a picture for you guys of the color of it. So if you guys wanted your hair to be less warm, or you know, that less reddish, you want it more ashy, just leave the purple shampoo even longer. I left the purple shampoo in for about 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm going to finish curling the other side and I'll be right back. Okay, it's all done. This is the final result. I want you guys to see the shadow root, how well it blends. Now, the great thing is that because I have mostly gray hair and my gray roots are going to be peeking through in a week, and I color my gray hair roots only every 2 weeks, around every 2 weeks. So now with this shadow root like that, it's gonna be so easy for me to touch up my roots, and it's gonna blend. It's not going to be like a harsh dark line. So I'll probably let it, you know, grow out a little bit, and then it's gonna be so easy just to take little pieces and touch up. I will do another video. The next time I color my hair will be in about 2 weeks. And if I'm going to do the touch up of the highlights, I'll show you how I do that. That is gonna be so much more simple than this. And from here, I can just add in any highlights here or there. Super simple. I would use the technique that I showed you down on the bottom with just adding and then kind of smudging up. And I would do the same thing here, just pick out pieces and just put a little smudge, and that's it. I am so happy that I finally found a color that I love, the style that I love. I can add in more lightness if I want. If I want to darken it up a little bit, all I have to do is add in a little bit of dark color quickly and then wash that out. So, oh, I have finally figured it out and finally gotten exactly what I wanted. This is actually almost identical to some of the pictures that I brought into the hairdresser that destroyed my hair. But I'm so happy that happened because I figured it out myself, and now I get to share it with you guys. So I hope this helps you guys if you decide to do this, and if you don't, you just want to show your hairdresser, you can show them how my roots are blended in. So it's easy for you to now color your roots with the dark color yourself at home, and there's going to be no harsh line. I'll show you when my hair is back what the blending looks like. If you can see that. Let me try and get the light to brighten up. So it's just blending so perfectly on the sides. I love it. I love everything about it. Let me show you guys the back. Also, I want to show you that I can flip my hair however I want. If I go to the side, it blends perfectly at any angle that I want to wear my hair. And I still have these beautiful highlights. No matter where I decide to part my hair, the highlights are even everywhere. Go the other way. No matter which way I go, we have beautiful highlights. So I don't have to wear my hair one certain way. I can switch it up however I want. I love that. This shadow root balayage highlights is the perfect way to have your hair colored if you're like me and you have to constantly touch up your roots, because then you can do your roots at home by yourself and it's not going to have that harsh line. So if you go to your hairdresser, tell them that's what you want. You can show them this video, how it blends in. So now you just take your dark color, do your sectioning, touch up your roots, and it's gonna blend beautifully. Oh, I also wanted to show you, because I did this so spur of the moment, and my hair was just wrecked, I couldn't wait for Salon, my custom color that I normally get. I couldn't wait for them to remake a darker color and send it to me. So I went to the pharmacy and I got this Revlon Color Silk Beautiful Color. This is in number 51 light brown, and this is a color that you saw when I started, that dark color, because my hair just soaks up color and box dye will always show up darker on your hair. So this is the actual base that I started with. Is the super dark color is this, but everybody's hair is going to be different. I did leave this in for 35 minutes on my whole entire head, so it really saturated that dark color. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to contact Salon, where I always get my hair color from. I'm going to show them what I used for my roots, and I'm going to have them make my own custom color that is exactly like this, so it's going to match my roots perfectly, and that is what I'm going to be using to touch up my gray roots. I will link all of the products that are my favorites down in the description box. I have so many videos in my hair section of how I straighten my hair, how I curl my hair, how I wear it wavy and natural. I've showed you guys all of my favorite products. So just look in the hair category of my channel and you will see all of those videos there. It will also show you how I use the vitamin C and clarifying shampoo to strip out the color without any damage. And that is how I went from the mess up that the hairdresser did to that orange color. I will pop it up here so you can see. I'll show you. Okay, so this is what the hairdresser did, and then I used the clarifying shampoo and vitamin C, and this is what I got. So this is where I started, this is what I got. Then I added this for 35 minutes, and then I got this, that dark color that I started with. Then we did these highlights, and now we have this, and I love it so much. So down below in the description box and the top comment, I will pin the hair growth vitamins. I will pin my new K18 hair repair that I use, that I found from Jack Martin Colorist, who is a professional stylist who goes from black to silver in one sitting, and the hair does not get damaged. You can follow him on Instagram. That's where I heard about the K18. You'll just look down in the description box and you will see all of my favorite hair products. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos. You can also click the little bell next to the subscribe button to be notified of all of the new videos that I upload. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Bye!
Give me all that. So give me all